What do I think of Chapter 7? I mean, of course there's a lot that there is. Hey, I wasn't done talking. Oh. You guys know when there's a movie that comes out and it's completely peak, like it's everything. It's so great in every way. And then the same people make another movie and it's absolute garbage. You see, I'm having that issue with Fortnite because we had like a big storyline event in Chapter 3 and then absolute garbage that happens. And then Chapter 7 has that same issue. Big storyline event, absolute garbage. Yeah, I mean, the game is still fun with friends. But overall, Chapter 7's just boring. A thing that we should start off with is how games began. In the beginning of Chapter 7, you were able to surf. It was a feature that was there. Surfing concept I like a lot, but you weren't able to choose where you land. And it was also a really, really buggy experience. And it was very, very confusing, and where you were able to go was the corners of the map. I appreciate that, because that makes the corners much better, more than what Chapter 6, of course, did. But completely overall, surfing was just boring, and I just wanted to pick my drop with landing.
No one likes to show off, Private.
When you landed, the loot that you can find was an arc lightning gun. What? Okay, let me just talk about this gun really quickly. Oh boy, the arc lightning gun. This item should have never came out in the first place. It was a horrible decision to ever be added into this game. It almost ruined the entirety of Chapter 7, combining that you had a sword, and this was complete garbage, and that everyone had it if you played squads. So it was a complete nightmare. But everyone kind of stopped picking it up all of a sudden. Huh? You know, I don't understand why. I'm not going to question why. I'm just happy barely anyone picked it up, and I was not really killed by it a whole bunch. Mainly, I was just killed by shotguns and assault rifles afterwards. I don't know what happened to it. May have gotten nerfed, and people were like, bro, this is useless now. I'm just kidding. I don't think that. But it may have been something. I don't even know in the first place. The assault rifle meta, loophole, whatever you want to call it, is terrible. Because they decided to put a red dot and a regular assault rifle, which was already a terrible assault rifle, so I guess they just don't want you to pick up non-red dots, but it's like, if people enjoyed that during Super, which had 0 red dots, and half of Season 4, which also had 0 red dots, the reason why I say half is because they brought back the Holo Twister and the MK7. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, I love the MK a lot. It's one of my favorite assault rifles of all time. No, not because it had a busted mythic. It's because it was really, I liked it a lot. I kind of liked it. It felt like a fast-firing Holo Twister. The MK7 is back now, but it's like, man, now there's just 2 red dot ARs. It's more likely to carry a red dot than a normal assault rifle, because I don't think people understand this. You need a red dot. I'm sorry. If you don't like red dots, you need them. Like, seriously, even if you don't like what it is, you need it. Even if it's nothing. The only chapter, in my opinion, that's, like, made the red dot ARs correctly was Chapter 5. Yeah, we had bullet drop and stuff, but that's why. I don't agree. I don't like bullet drop, but I think the red dot AR loopholes and stuff, the red dot stuff, was completely fine during that chapter. There was no issues. I mean, except for maybe, like, shotguns being hit scan and some stuff here and there being hit scan. The shotguns that we currently have, they're alright. I don't know all the shotguns that we have. I know, like, around, like, 2 of them. Actually, there's 3 shotguns, including the Sovereign shotgun, which is, it's alright, I guess. I don't think it's perfect. The dual hammer pump shotguns, they're pretty good, I guess. I don't know. I didn't like them before, but they've gotten much better over time. But the iron pump, though, that thing is busted, I swear. But the SMG loophole, another red dot side issue. There's a red dot SMG, which is better than any SMG in the entire game. They have, like, this flex SMG. I don't like it. I kind of really hate it. I mean, I don't hate it, but I just don't like it at all. What I mean by the Red Dot SMG being the best SMG in the entire game, I'm meaning, like, best SMG currently this season. Now, we have a sword in the game, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't like it at the start. I thought it was busted, and I thought that, of course, you know, it was annoying. It's gotten better over time, people aren't picking it up, and if I do, I can just kill them with an arc lightning gun. Or an assault rifle, I don't know. The self-revive item is a great item in my opinion, but I do think it can be broken a little sometimes, but I think it's good enough and that it's not complete trash. So overall, I'm getting convinced a little more for this season. Hopefully Winterfest is good. This was a boring Winterfest. The skins that we got were also complete terrible. I mean, the Ice Dummy at first, I kind of thought it was pretty good. But of course, it's a free skin, so everyone's going to wear it. So it got annoying for me over time. No one I ever ran into, barely anyone wore the guinea pig skin. You know why? One, they removed present stacking for some stupid reason. And two, I don't think anyone liked it. Hey, at least we got Harry Potter.
Expecto Patronum!
Okay, alright. How do you fumble Harry Potter? That was so dumb. They just added like random defaults into Harry Potter costume or whatever. It became, I think, one of the most hated collabs by the community. One of the most hated. Not my most hated, because we already know what that is. But, I mean, like, the community kind of hated it. They weren't happy with it. They wanted, like, skins from the movies and books or whatever you want to like, use and stuff. However you want to say it. I was a bit disappointed as well. Never really watched Harry Potter, never read one of the books. I mean, I read, like, probably one and then never did again. But, anyways, it was just very disappointing. It's like, some of the skins could have been better. I'm not saying we should have gotten, like, absolute icons, best things in the world, you know, stuff like that. I'm just saying the skins should have been a bit more better and more decent. Overall, Winterfest was a fumble. Not as bad as 2023's, at least we had the cabin, but I do think the present stacking thing was a bit stupid. So what do we get for the rest of January? South Park. I've only seen one episode of South Park. That's it. I've never seen another episode in my entire life. You know, honestly, I'm not going to talk about it a lot. I just think I should move on from talking about South Park, but talk about the Fortnite collab. Okay, I think it's time for me to say it. Honestly, I have not played this season a lot. I've barely played it. I did not care to play this season, but we're going to talk about South Park, of course. So what did we get for this entire update? That sounds great. Nothing. We got nothing. And we did have the Stick of Truth. I guess you can count that as something, but honestly, it was just so boring. And it only had a 5% chance. The only time it was ever really 100% was during the power hours. Those are horrible, by the way. The Stick of Truth was actually from one of the South Park games for the PS3, so if you're wondering why it exists, that's why. So I guess that was all of January. So what do we got in February? Oh, right. This. We're still currently in February right now, but honestly, why is this such a horrible month for Fortnite? Valentine's Day is a horrible day for online gaming because you can find so many online.
You need to leave!
Seriously, how is that allowed in a video game?
Keep him out!
And then we had something else.
We keep meeting like this.
The K-pop community is gonna hate me for this.
What's up?
Did we need a wave 2 for K-pop Demon Hunter? No. No, we didn't. Okay, well, we have the Golden Styles. Oh, no! Hey, at least that's not an emote. And then, of course, we have to suffer the secret Pokemon issue. Purple head, popcorn eyes, and then... Now, what the heck is this? The strongest secret Pokemon out of all of them? Why do you look like that?
Wow, the rage baiting's so crazy.
I think you know what's gonna happen now. Anyways, I don't agree with Fortnite just dropping the entire game just for one collab. Of course, it's more than just one collab for this Valentine's Day update, but don't you just think it's overwhelming that we just got South Park and now we're getting this? Overall, I'll give this season a 6 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it's not horrible. I think it's a decent season. Mainly, I just don't agree with all the collabs that we got. They need to tone down that next season, which I think they are going to do. But I do have a saying. Every chapter has to have at least one bad season. And if we're unlucky, 2. And if we're more unlucky, the whole season. I hope Epic takes notes from Super and puts most of them into season 2 of chapter 7. Now, I'm not saying copy the exact same thing, have superheroes and stuff like that. I'm meaning make it as good as that. Hopefully they do. I'm wondering if chapter 7 season 2 will be good. Thank you all for watching, everyone. I'll see y'all next time. Oh yeah, just want to acknowledge this comment here. You have no necessary to call me gay just because I don't like something. If someone doesn't like anything, doesn't mean that they are something.